94.7 FM, WUTQ.
We're back here tonight, and The Office has closed up shop on NBC after 9 seasons of following the employees of the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. And while the show's focus the past 9 years has been on the Scranton, Pennsylvania branch of the fictional paper company, the show almost found itself located in Utica, New York. That's right. News Channel 2's Dave Dellecese has the story tonight, brand new since 6.
Body is a place where the mind goes to tickle itself. That's what she said.
When producers were looking to create an American version of The Office out of the successful series from the UK, they had a short list of where they wanted to place the show's setting. Well, Utica was on that short list, and while they lost out to Scranton, Pennsylvania, the producers never forgot about the Mohawk Valley, placing one of the fictional company's other branches right in Utica. Most notable in the 4th season episode, Branch Wars. Well, audiences first got a glimpse of Dunder Mifflin, Utica in that episode. Whether they knew it or not, they got a glimpse of some real-life flavor from the area to help try and sell the setting's authenticity, even though it was shot in Los Angeles. Take the very opening scene, for example, where Dunder Mifflin employees seem to be chowing down on some treats from Holland Farms.
People still have no idea what that box meant unless they were from here and they knew where it came from. It wasn't probably any sort of a thrill for them, but certainly for us here, it was just great.
Well, there are only a handful of Mohawk Valley paraphernalia worked into the show's set. There were literally boxes of items accumulated and sent to the producers to be used. It was all collected by the Mohawk Valley Chamber of Commerce, which acted as the conduit between the area and the show's producers. Frank Elias was the president of the Chamber of Commerce when the producers came looking.
They did not identify themselves as The Office, only until we inquired and asked a little bit more. And then when we did, they said, all right, it's on the QT because this isn't airing yet and we don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
When the Scranton crew takes a road trip to the Utica office for some inter-branch sabotage and are caught, yep, there's plenty to see in the office of Karen, the head of Dunder Mifflin Utica. Plaques on the wall, artwork of the area, and a copy of the Utica Phoenix newspaper all dot the office landscape. It was all in an effort to evoke the real Mohawk Valley in the fictional one on screen. And when the call went out, organizations and individuals responded in droves with donations.
It must have been 5 full boxes. And some of the archives, some of the material that came forward was unique. It highlighted our area very well. You know, I think back to one piece of artwork. Nancy Ford had a skyline picture of the greater Utica area with a moon overhead in the sky, and that was on the show.
For any regular viewer of The Office, the episode itself was a standard misadventure that often came with having Michael Scott as a boss. But for those from the Mohawk Valley who spotted pieces of their hometown on screen, that road trip to Dunder Mifflin, Utica was much, much more.
My daughter's out in Boston, and her friends are avid The Office watchers out there, and so when that box came up and they knew the box because she brought stuff out, they screamed, you know, and then all of a sudden her phone lit up, you know, what's going on, is that your mother's box? So it was very exciting.
And it was exciting to see. I could only wish that they had done more things involving our community on the TV show.
From Utica to Scranton, from East Coast to West, audiences have now said an official goodbye to the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company. But as the paper gets folded away on Thursday nights, there's always reruns, DVDs, and Netflix where you can do it again and again and again.
That's what she said.
Dave Dellecese, News Channel 2.
And a live look right now at the radar. Adam's up next with your forecast. You're watching News Channel 2 at 11.
This is iHeartRadio.